From the Sky by Sara, Abou, Rashed, After Lorca. When I die, bury me in the sky. No one is fighting over it. Children are playing soccer with empty bombshells. From the sky, I can see them. A grandmother is baking her Eid Maruta Amamul. From the sky, I can taste them. Teens are writing love letters under an orange tree. From the sky, I can read them. Soldiers are caulking new rifles at the checkpoint. From the sky, I can hear them. Under fire, death, and water are brewing in the kitchen. From the sky, I can smell them. When I die, bury me in the sky. I said, for now, it is quiet. No one owns it, and no one is claiming to. Marwan Makhoul, a Palestinian poet. In order for me to write poetry that isn't political, I must listen to the birds. And in order to hear the birds, the warplanes must be silent. We deserve a better death. By Mosab, Abou, Toha. We deserve a better death. Our bodies are disfigured and twisted, embroidered with bullets and shrapnel. Our names are pronounced incorrectly on the radio and the TV. Our photos, plastered onto the walls of our buildings, fade and grow pale. The inscriptions on our gravestones disappear, covered in the feces of birds and reptiles. No one waters the trees that give shade to our graves. The blazing sun has overwhelmed our rotting bodies. We teach life, sir. By Rafeef, Ziadah. Today, my body was a TV'd massacre. Today, my body was a TV'd massacre that had to fit into sound bites and word limits. Today, my body was a TV'd massacre that had to fit into sound bites and word limits, filled enough with statistics to counter measured response. And I perfected my English, and I learned my UN resolutions. But still, he asked me, Miss Ziadah, don't you think that everything would be resolved if you would just stop teaching so much hatred to your children? Pause. I look inside of me for strength to be patient, but patience is not at the tip of my tongue as the bombs drop over Gaza. Patience has just escaped me. Pause. Smile. We teach life, sir. Rafeef, remember to smile. Pause. We teach life, sir. We Palestinians teach life after they have occupied the last sky. We teach life after they have built their settlements and apartheid walls, after the last skies. We teach life, sir. But today, my body was a TV'd massacre that made to fit into sound bites and word limits. And just give us a story, a human story. You see, this is not political. We just want to tell people about you and your people, so give us a human story. Don't mention that word apartheid and occupation. This is not political. You have to help me as a journalist to help you tell your story, which is not a political story. Today, my body was a TP'd massacre. How about you give us a story of a woman in Gaza who needs medication? How about you? Do you have enough broken limbs to cover the sun? Hand me over your dead and give the list of their names in 1,000, 2,000 word limits. Today, my body was a TV'd massacre that had to fit into sound bites and word limits and move those that are desensitized to terrorist blood. But they felt sorry. They felt sorry for the cattle over Gaza. So I give them UN resolutions and statistics, and we condemn and we deplore and we reject. And these are two equal sides, occupier and occupied. And 100 dead, 200 dead, 1,000 dead. And between that, war crimes and massacre, I vent out words and smile, non-exotic, not terrorist. And I recounted the 100 dead, 1,000 dead. Is anyone out there? Will anyone listen? I wish I could wail over their bodies. I wish I could just run barefoot in every refugee camp and hold every child, cover their ears, so they wouldn't have to hear the sound of bombing for the rest of their life the way I do. Today, my body was a TV'd massacre. And let me just tell you, there is nothing your UN resolutions have ever done about this. And no soundbite I come up with, no matter how good my English gets, no soundbite will bring them back to life. No soundbite will fix this. We teach life, sir. We teach life, sir. We Palestinians wake up every morning to teach the rest of the world life, sir. Oh, Rascal children of Gaza, by Khaled, Juma. Oh, rascal children of Gaza, you who constantly disturbed me with your screams under my window, you who filled every morning with rush and chaos, you who broke my vase and stole the lonely flower on my balcony, come back and scream as you want and break all the vases, steal all the flowers. Come back. Just come back. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river